It's May the 4th. Welcome to the Monday Minute. So a lot of conversations are happening about what it's going to be like to go back to work. But I also hear a lot of business leaders talking about remote work continuing for a couple of reasons. One is that our future is still relatively uncertain. If things don't go the way that we hope they will, we may be back in forced remote work situations down the line. But also, I know a lot of business leaders who have found a lot of benefit to their teams working remotely, specifically the teams being more efficient. They've gotten over the hurdle and those initial challenges that come. We've all forced to figure out how to do this. But I have a couple concerns about that. I think that there are some things that we need to look at in remote work to prepare for a better longevity in terms of our teams working when they're not in the same place. The first concern that I have is that right now it's working relatively well because we're all in the same situation. But as soon as we go back to a place where some people are at work, in offices, some people are at home, we're going to see that it's not quite as simple as the situations that we're in right now when everything is relatively consistent. Second, though, I think that a lot of the benefits that we're seeing in the efficiencies of remote work are because we have pre-existing relationships with our coworkers, with our teams. And that's not going to be that way in the future because our teams are going to change. We're going to have to bring new people into situations. We are going to have to create relationships, not just sustain them with everybody working remotely. I think that presents a very, very different challenge, and that's something that we need to be thinking about moving forward. So that's what we're discussing at Greystone. We believe wholeheartedly in the idea of remote work, but as we work to get our clients set up well for the future, both technologically, and just culturally, how can we influence this in a way that makes it better, not just for 6 weeks, but for the permanent future? So hope you have a great week. See you next week.